What's cracking, people? I'm Theo Kane and welcome back to Slimehouse TV, and today we're doing something a little bit different. There's a first time for everything. I'm rolling with man like Retro Ghetto. What's good, Callum? And we're kind of going into his domain today. You know me, I usually do vintage toys, but today we're going to be checking out a retro game market for the first time ever. And I've heard that these things get crazy, so we've got early bird tickets. We're going to get in that queue nice and early, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we get on because I've never been before. Let's do this! So the early bird for this event was 11 AM, and unlike a toy fair where you just walk in while people are still setting up, here you have to wait till the doors open, and there was already a big queue forming by the time that we got there. A queue that seemed to be getting bigger by the minute, a clear indicator of just how busy this fair was going to be getting, and you could tell that everyone was very excited to get inside the venue and start hunting, us included. Now, like I said, I'd never been to one of these retro game fairs before, but I wasn't the only one. Other than Retro Ghetto, who is obviously a regular at these things, myself, Kev, our friend Dan, Bentlegs and Tony, who also joined us when we got there, we're all checking it out for the first time as well. So there was definitely an added level of thrill to us all going in blind together. We all know that I'm used to going to vintage toy fairs and I do see games there, but Callum told me that these game markets are a whole different beast of their own, and I'd be seeing games and related merchandise on a whole different level to anything that I've ever seen before, and it's safe to say that he wasn't exaggerating. Shadow of the Beast. It's all about the artwork for me. Look at that. Children of the Atom. That's a classic. Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. That one of them little really hard controls and that. Some early analog. PSP promo games. Pound Oak Tony. A little bendy. £2 that, mate. There's no for £2 for shelf, is it? That's not a bad thing at all. £2. It's got Stallone on back. If Stallone were up front, I'd have that all day. Rogue Trooper, now we're talking. 2000 AD, innit? Challenge of the Go-Bots. It is a bit of me, yeah. You got the Turtles arcade game, yeah. That won't be £1. It's a nice piece. 1992 Dungeons and Dragons set. It's supposed to come with 6 free metal figures. Like those little hidden things that aren't like game related, but you can find at these places. It's got a bunch of minis in it. It's not got the metal figures inside, unfortunately, but really nice piece that if you wanted it. 1992 as well, old school. You're alright, mate. Sorry, dude. One to think about. Beautiful. It's them little ones down here that you have to be like, they're like on floor and that stuff that's not game related, so they've not put it high up, but they're selling it anyway. That's where we might see a little bit of toy action. Busy, isn't it, lad? It's a busy one, brother. So I've seen quite a lot of people that recognise us from Slimehouse TV today, which is always awesome. And the question they keep asking me is like, what am I looking for today? I suppose I'm looking for something that jumps out at me. I'm not a big retro gaming collector. There is the odd thing that I just want to play anyway, but yeah, I'm just looking for that thing that stands out to me. Maybe a bit of merchandise or something, a Gunpla kit or something would be nice. I'm also on a big Attack on Titan and Evangelion kick at the minute. So yeah, something along those lines would also be awesome. Nice to see the 4 brothers here, the boys.
How's the toy factory coming along?
Easy, mate. Nice one. Yeah, it's coming on, mate. It's coming on good. Cheers, dude. Nightbreed. I didn't even know Nightbreed had a game. Got some anime, some 90s anime. Fist of the North Star, Vampire Wars, Ninja Scrolls, Wicked City. Look, Bentlegs, your favourite. Or at Soccer Doji 3. Bentlegs' favourite. Family viewing in his house. Oh, he's got some bangers. Soccer Doji, Legend of the Overfiend. Vampire Wars. You gotta love it. You know, anime that slaps like 90s anime. What's this? This is cool. Neo Geo sweater. So I like the look of these, but I only want to get one if it's got Aloy inside. I don't want to buy loads to get an Aloy, because you know I love Aloy, but there's no way of knowing. I ain't buying blind bag after blind bag to get one figure. But good. How much money I've spent. Really? Yeah, but all good stuff.
Oh, amazing, man.
It's so busy, right? It's like a completely different vibe to the toy fair.
Yeah.
Like you.
Been digging in the VHS?
Been digging in VHS, been digging all over. Hey, that's dope.
Yeah.
I saw this. Look at that. 140 bars.
Some game child, yeah.
Slime World, that's a bit of me. Yeah, I've never seen the box for that. I saw the cartridge in Doorway to Donuts, but not the box. That's fire. Melt or be melted. You know the vibes. That third of the brain. That there. Third of the brain. Prepared. Do you want it signed to you?
Yeah, to Ginge.
To Ginge, J-I-N-G-E.
And I'll give you one of my channel. Why do they call it that? I don't know.
Is it J-I-N-G-E? I'm dyslexic, so we've got to get this right.
Yeah, N-G-E. I've got one of my channel pogs.
What's that do?
Sick idea, that is. I know, I've never seen anyone do it. So I've got the milk cup maker at NEC, so I thought I'd give you.
There we go, mate.
Cheers.
I don't have a very flashy signature, it's more taggy, but...
That's fine, yeah. Cheers, yeah.
And what's that? You've got your own pog?
Yeah, for my, yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
I've messaged you at odd times on
Have you? Retro Ram, yeah. I'm messaged by a lot of people, but I'll remember you now.
I lurk.
Lurk.
Yeah, I'm lurking.
Not wrong with that, mate. Well, there is, but depends in what form of lurking.
Yeah.
Lurking on a YouTube channel is fine.
Yeah,
nice one. Nice one, Ginge. Yeah. Respect to meet you, bro. I appreciate that.
Your channel, then,
you have a good day, dude.
Yeah, cheers.
Nice one, mate. £5, note that. Told me bought. I'd snatch it up if I needed it. I just got 2 already. Also, the camera from Alien 2, they painted one of them blue and stuck it upside down.
Oh, yeah.
True story. Look at that phone as well. Ah, little like gunpowder kit, metal slug tank. This guy got some nice, interesting pieces on his stove. Game Child. Oh, it's not a Game Boy, it's a Game Child. I ain't even done one loop yet. I ain't even done one loop. Not even one loop, bro.
Here you go. I know the 12 o'clockers will be coming in.
12 o'clockers will be clocking in. Yeah. I wasn't even prepared for today. I wasn't even ready. Callum told us that we needed to get early bird tickets. And we were like, all right, yeah, we'll get them. And he's like, no, don't think about it. Get them now. You need to. And I fully understand why. There were like 100 people in the queue for early bird when we first got here. Apparently, there's like another 300 people outside waiting to get in. It's one in, one out. So happy that we got this. Wasn't ready. One of the other things I found that's quite annoying is when stalls don't put their stuff in alphabetical order. It might be down to people pulling games out and putting them back. But I'm specifically looking for Resident Evil 3. I never picked it up on PlayStation. And there's a few stores I've gone to that are full of PlayStation games, and you're having to look through like thousands of games for R. It would be so much easier if they were all put in order. Some do it, and the ones that do, I salute them, because they're so much easier to look at, especially when it's busy like this. Like you can see how busy it is. Like this stall, I couldn't even get close to it without like wrestling to the front, which I'm not going to do because I'm not that bothered. But yeah, it'd be interesting if you were here actually looking for stuff for your collection. You've really got to you've really got to brawl to get to the front of some of these stalls just to see what's on them. Like you can't even see what's on the stall. Must have some good stuff. It's probably going to be something game related.
I reckon there's some games in
that are not in order, not in alphabetical order. Oh, it's going up and up, look at that. I need this back. I can't be paying $44.99, mate. I can't do it, not for me. It's going up and up and up, innit, that? Now, anyone that knows me knows that I'm a big fan of Resident Evil. I made a whole documentary last year on the Toy Biz action figure line. I love collecting things from that franchise, so one of the things that I was on the lookout for at this fair was something cool to potentially add to my Biohazard series collection, and this fair had so much of it. So it wasn't long before I found something to potentially pick up, and it was actually something that I've been looking for quite a while. It's got some minis in it, yeah. Yeah, you always like, look at this. Oh, it's unpunched. It's not even been played. Look at that. Very dull. You got like William Birkin in there. Little Leon Claire. Even got the dude with a shotgun in the shop at the start of the game. Yeah, that's a really nice piece. It's like unopened, it's unplayed with. It's never been touched. It's actually on my Amazon like on my Amazon shopping list. I've just got it there, like just because one day I just felt like pulling the trigger on it. Look at that. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. I already got a laser disc player here, Bents. Play all them Godzillas I got. Wonder what that's going for. A laser disc player. Something else that really caught my eye as well were a couple of boxed laserdisc players. Now, I've spent years picking up laserdiscs but never had the tech to be able to watch them. Unfortunately though, at over £1,000 this was a little bit out of my budget, but still very nice to see. The guys that had these though had literally one of my favourite stalls of the whole event. Not only because they had laserdisc players, but also because they had tables that were stacked with original Japanese games. Oh, Kamen Rider, let me look at that. Why has it got Gundam, Kamen Rider and Ultraman on it? Yeah, I like look at that. Are you getting it? Yeah, mint. What I can't work out is why it's got Gundam, Ultraman and Kamen Rider all on it. They're all in it. V3, my favourite Kamen Rider. I like that, Bents.
I like this stall so much.
Wait,
just like,
look at that.
Yeah, so that's the one we're looking. I'm wondering whether
that's got Mazinger Z and lot on this. Mazinger Z and lot on front.
Do you think them two would look good? Like,
of course they would. Look at that. One up, one that way.
I think we do that as well, and then I think we've got a nice little...
I think you've got a nice little...
Yeah, I'll take that one too, Wes.
Now, if you know me, you know that I love Japanese culture. I've spent lots of time toy hunting and filming in Tokyo and documenting it on my channel, and I'm also a big fan of Japanese variants. So considering I was looking for Resident Evil 3 at this event, the purchase that I made here at this stall felt like a real no-brainer.
So you could get Resident Evil 3 on a Japanese copy for a little bit cheaper, which I ain't mad about. Yeah, so awesome, really happy with this find. I've been after Resident Evil 3 on the PlayStation, and I've seen it a few times, and it's always like 40 quid, 44 quid, way more than I want to pay for it. So then I saw this one, £22, Japanese edition, and knocked him down to 20, so very, very happy with that. It's only going to sit on my shelf anyway. If I want to play it, I'll play the GameCube version. But I always prefer the Japanese version of things, so very, very happy with that. Very nice piece off the guy with all the Japanese games. Awesome. Yeah, like pure weird. Galaxy Wars. Do you know when you're in Japan, this is what they're all wrapped up like games. They feel like, even though they're old, they feel new because they're wrapped in plastic. There's bear shops of it. We need like a little Ultraman Kamen Rider vibe. The Untouchables, look at that. Did you see the Untouchables? I was De Niro. Oh, so the dead suit. Oh yeah, man, look at that. Not for 145, but.
As I mentioned earlier, I was looking for something Evangelion related at this fair, but at £145 this was a little bit out of my budget. Still nice to see something Eva related though.
Typing of the Dead. We thought you'd made that up. So much Japanese, I love it. Shadow Dancer, Bon Rambo, Kazanthro, and Arbo, and Arawacha. Yo, that's a new game, that. See, I've got it on Evercade, but that's been released on a Mega Drive cartridge. I love that they're doing that now. So they'll make a new game but release it on like an old cartridge, so you can literally play it on a Mega Drive. That's vibes. That's nice, 25 as well. Hey Mr. DJ, put a record on. Tony on the ones and twos. Man like Tony Pondex. Cheese.
Chad Mustard holding it on.
Doorway to darkness inside. Absolutely swamped. Swarmed. Kev's making his first purchase of the day. Look at that, all the homies. Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Cobra, Commando, Terminator. Mika-san! That is a bit of a... That's a bit RuPaul Fire. Sachet, you stay. Love that. Like a Beetleborg.
Yeah.
Biohazard, Gun Survivor 4. Heroes never die. That's worth it just for Rad sticker. 50p for Trolls, Tony. Two very different types of dinosaurs. I take it we've seen pretty much everything we want to see, haven't we? So.
I don't even think I've seen off.
Oh, are you still looking?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you're getting bored. I'm alright, I'm not bored.
I'm not bored.
What is it? Cerberus. Yeah, you got to appreciate the detail. It's a choice teddy for the sofa, isn't it? A dead dog.
That's not what I would expect to see.
No, no. Actually, but it actually looks fire, doesn't it? I've seen my Evangelion thing that I want to buy. I wanted to find one thing Evangelion and I got it. Little hat pin.
So unfortunately, even though I had to pass on the N64 Evangelion game, it was cool to find the little Ava 1 pin badge. Catch me rocking that on one of my hats real soon.
See if you see Attack on Titan 2 on PS4. And after that.
Yeah, there we go, bit of this.
Watum. It's a bit of me, that.
Bit of you, that, innit?
What's it called? It's like a J-pop band manager. Look at this guy buying whack keyrings, buying Pokemon keyrings. Hang, that's one of my favourites. Escape from the planet of robot monsters.
Now, because I'm not a big retro game collector, the pressure was kinda off for me to attack this fair like I normally would if it were one that was selling vintage toys. Obviously, I was on the lookout for standout pieces or something weird and obscure, but for the most part, it was awesome to be able to just go there and concentrate more on the filming side of things and make a cool episode. It was also awesome to see lots of things that I'd never seen before. When you've been doing vintage toys as long as I have, you feel like you've pretty much seen everything. But everywhere I looked here, I was kinda discovering something new, and that for me was one of the most enjoyable things about this whole experience for me.
Like a bit of early Greg Staples. I bet it is Greg Staples. Because it's Gremlin and he worked at Gremlin. I bet that's some old Greg Staples art, that. I'll have to ask him. Because it might have his like little Staples art somewhere, but back then they'd just crop it out, wouldn't they? No worries, I'm gonna text him to see if it's in.
So what I found here was an old Amiga game with artwork on the cover and a poster that I was convinced was painted by my friend Greg Staples. And after a bit of research it turned out that it was, so Greg is not only a legendary game and film and comic artist, but he's also the dude that painted the movie poster for our film Unit 11. So obviously this was a really cool old piece of his early work that I couldn't leave without bringing home with me.
So I've seen an awesome thing to buy. I found like an old game and I thought, I swear that's my friend Greg Staples' artwork on the front of it, and then I saw that it's made by Gremlin, which is a Sheffield studio, so that's what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy my friend's old game, if it's not already been sold.
I don't know why not.
It was my friend, I'm having it. I'm gonna have it. Pardon? Oh, that'd be lovely, thank you. Oh, in fact, no, I put it in here because I'm holding my camera and it's just one more thing to carry. You got some change?
You know the big sticker, if you get a hairdryer?
We'll get it off. Mr. Sheen, hairdryer, whatever, we'll get it off.
That's the purple alcohol skin as well.
Alcohol,
WD-40.
IPA, WD-40, I'm spoiled for choice. Thank you.
Just be careful.
Hairdryer will do. Nice one. Thank you very much. You have a good day. Beautiful. Comes with a poster as well inside. I text Greg and he didn't get back to me in time, but I looked on Google and it said that he did do it, so yeah, happy with that, mate. Poster inside as well. Never played it, but yeah, nice little full circle piece to come back with. awesome, man. Absolutely fire. So glad that we came. It's nice to come somewhere where not every single stall potentially has something that you want to buy, and you can really dial your focus in on the thing that you're looking for. Same can't be said about Callum and Kev and Dan that bought loads, but you'll see their pickups on Callum's video. But yeah, man, really enjoyed it. We'll definitely be coming again. What about you, Callum? Did you like it, mate?
Right.
Did you like it, mate?
I loved it.
Get us spent up.
You know what I liked about it the most? The company.
Yeah, the company. That's what it's all about.
Not
The
so much
people.
today, but yesterday.
It's not the games, it's the people.
Downhill today, isn't it?
But yeah, man, make sure you lock into Callum's video for all the stuff that you picked up. I'll put the link in the description down below. Yeah.
There's a car full of games, like legit a car full of games. So keep it locked to Retro Ghetto after you've finished with.
Yeah, I think mine will drop first, but either way, we'll cross promote like we always do. Pow!
Bang!
So as you can probably tell, we had an awesome day at the Leeds Retro Game Market. Not only for the awesome things that we saw and what we picked up, but like Callum just said, the company. Great people, good vibes all around, and it was also really cool to see Callum having such a good time in his element. There wasn't a moment the whole day that I didn't see him absolutely beaming. It was also awesome to see so many people coming up and recognising him from the Retro Ghetto. What people like him and me do on YouTube takes so much time and hard work, it takes so much graft, you've always got to be working on it and thinking about it, so when people come up and show love like that, it just makes everything worth it. Now this wasn't the only day that we spent toy hunting this weekend. We also had a whole day before this out in York and Leeds hunting and just vibing and doing fun stuff. All things that I'm going to incorporate into a future video, so keep a lookout for that. And if you enjoyed this video today, then please don't forget to give it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time checking out Slimehouse TV, I'm Theo Kane. I drop videos like this every single week. Toy hunting stuff, toy making stuff, studio build videos, lots of hunts with Retro Ghetto and the Ghetto Gang, so if that sounds like a bit of you, then make sure you go back and binge the back catalogue. And if this is your first time checking out one of my videos, then please introduce yourself down below, let me know who you are, where you're from, what you collect, because you're very welcome here at Slimehouse TV. Oh, I'd also love to hear from our regular followers, what did you think of the Leeds Retro Game Market? Are you a toy person that has been thinking about maybe going to a retro game fair and this has twisted your arm? Did you see anything there that you would have not been able to leave without coming home with? Let me know down in the comments below. If you want to hit me up about anything and you don't want to comment publicly, the best place to do that is over on Instagram or Discord. I'll put the links to both those things down in the description. And if you know of any places or fairs that you'd like to see myself and the Ghetto Gang go and check out in the future, then again, please let me know because we'd love to go see them. So once again, I really hope you've enjoyed this video today. I'm Theo Kane, this is Slimehouse TV, and until the next video, I'm gone. Pow!